All right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It is Thursday, April 28th, 2016. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian, alongside
Bingy Soup.
Yeah, Soup, we back again?
Live and direct.
Yeah, man, we just blazing a trail. I just want to say that this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. We do have a telephone number, 340-2019-005. You can also text us on that number as well. But most importantly, you have to go to our website, streaming live from the vi.com. Check us. If you're too shy to call, go to our email, streaming live from the vi@yahoo.com. For our guest tonight, we are in the high-tech, low-tech studio, coming to you from an undisclosed location here in the Virgin Islands. No radio or TV, internet only. All our recorded live shows are on YouTube and Ustream.tv. Search for our channel, It's Your Perspective Talk Show. We got 2 Facebook pages, Soup.
Yes,
I want to give a shout out to CHS class in 1982. If you're out there, hit us up, let us know how you're doing. Most importantly, to all our past guests, thanks for being on the show. We're on Twitter as well, VI Perspective, tweet with us. Super moving straight forward and up. The show's mission is just to inform, entertain, and empower everyone. And real quick, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Magdalene's Party Decorations and Supersonic Computer Services. Check our website, streaming live from the vi.com, to get the contact information for those sponsors. Soup, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Bless that mic, man.
Greetings to one and all in the name of His Divine Majesty, Kidamawa Paradis Celestial the First, Jah Rastafari. I'm reading from the testimony of His Imperial Majesty Paradis Celestial the First, utterance concerning Christian love was taught in the New Testament by St. Paul. What St. Paul said here is no mistake. It's not a mistaken statement. You all know who St. Paul was and what kind of work he was engaged in before his conversion. Later on, after his conversion, he had faith and love. If he had not had that, he would not have taught people this in his epistles. Neither love nor faith is separable from each other. An elaboration of this is Paul's exposition in one of his epistles, which speaks of love and faith, which is 1 Corinthians 13. Without love, all of our human efforts in the sight of Jah can be useless. He loved us, and on our behalf, he has given us a ransom. And it was because of love and his love for us that he accomplished the act of love. All men are endowed with natural responsibility. This responsibility is in turn distributed and delegated to all according to his gift, and it's expected to each one of us to fulfill his responsibility. This responsibility is in turn to Jah, and thus, for example, one would start his work by asking Jah to bless the beginning and thank Jah for a good ending too. We believe that all people in all of their responsibilities delegated to them will begin and finish their work in Jah's name. All praises be to the living eye, Jah Rastafari.
Thank you, Soup, for blessing us once again. Soup's been blessing us since April of 2014. All right, man, so as promised, man, we do have some special guests in the studio tonight, man. There they are. Wave to the crowd. You guys are streaming out right now. In the studio, we have Anthony Ryan. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm home.
I'm here. All right, man. And then we have Kirk Blackburn.
Yes, sir.
A.k.a. Slave.
You know it. Happy to be here.
Yeah, welcome to the high-tech, low-tech studio, man. So this is an interview with long time on the schedule. We finally got you guys here. Thanks for coming through, man. And so I know you guys are going to be performing this Saturday at the big gospel concert here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands, man. But before we get into all of that, man, how you guys doing? Everything's cool?
Loving it.
Loving it,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Comfortable, you know what I mean? We're excited.
Okay.
You know, just trying to keep our composure. We don't want y'all to see that, you know what I mean? We're going to start spazzing out soon, but, you know, we're going to hold it in.
Okay, man. So I guess we'll just go left to right to left, and we'll start with you, Anthony, man. So tell us a little bit about your humble beginnings. I guess you grew up here in St. Croix, and just how you kind of reached to where you are now.
Yeah, man. Straight from here, man. Raised from catch and rest. After that we moved out to Rattan. So kind of where my humble beginnings start, man. Got a lot of leadership from people in the neighborhood. Family and whatnot. I get my inspirations from my family as far as music, get that from my older brother, from my moms, and they kind of push me, so ever since then, man, you know, I just had that passion and I fell in love with it, you know, and now I'm just chasing it, you know.
Okay. So you were singing from here when you were coming up here?
Yeah, as a little youth, man, you know what I'm saying? I was already writing music. I just didn't know what to do with it yet.
Okay.
Right.
Was it gospel or were you just?
Nah, farthest thing from gospel.
Okay. So what did you start out with?
Just really doing like, you know, rap, you know what I mean, just street man talk, stuff like that, man, you know. So
Okay.
like, you know, I didn't really have my, you know, my intervention with God yet.
Okay.
You know, so that come later down the road.
Okay.
And what led to that? What led to intervention with Jah?
Man, you tell you the truth, man, like over and over, man, just falling in potholes, man, you know, living a crazy lifestyle.
Right.
At a point in time, you know, just kind of sleeping wherever I could lay my head, man, you know,
Right.
doing what I had to do to eat, you know what I mean? And eventually, man, it kind of landed me in a jail cell. And I really had to, like, you know, reconfigure and really think about what I'm doing. So from that day, man, you know, I said, you know what, let me get out the car, get out the driver's seat, get in the passenger seat and put my seatbelt on and let God take control of the wheel, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Okay.
So for anybody, any youth man, any youth that are coming up now, what you would say to them that want to live a life that want to change their life over to what you did now?
Hey, I tell you right now, man, a life absent of God is not a life worth living, for sure, you know what I mean? So definitely, man, cling to Him, man, let go of the pride, man, realize that you're flawed, but His love is perfect, you know what I mean? And you're not deserving of it, man, but He's still giving it. You know what I'm saying? It's free to accept.
Yes.
You don't gotta pay nothing for this. You know what I'm saying? It's free love, man, and it will change you for sure.
That's right.
Can I ask you how old you be, brother?
26 years.
26 years. I hear that 26 year old
Yeah,
and a
man.
man confessing that he turned his life over to
Yeah,
Jah.
man.
That's very unheard of in this modern times and age. So Anthony, I applaud that very well.
I appreciate
And just
that.
to just stay on that path, so because it's not an easy track.
No. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's what makes it even much better, you know what I mean?
Yes,
it's a
I-
walk, you know, sometimes the road get rough and then sometimes it's smooth, but
Yeah.
that's what makes the walk so adventurous and interesting.
Yeah. So what about you, Kirk? What about your humble beginnings and how you got into this whole thing of music?
Humble beginnings. Well, I was originally born in New York, the Bronx, Valentine Avenue. But my father is from Mandeville, Jamaica, so I have a long history into the islands
Yes,
and the roots of the islands. And, you know, all of us are brothers and sisters anyways, because when they take us from Africa, they split us to every other island and then decide where we go from there. So when you really look into the root of things, you know, we are family. So being here, it just really helped me to learn, you know what I'm saying, that it's an experience and we just have to go with what God is doing in our life. And that's how we get on this journey. We just listen to the Father.
Okay.
We just live my life, you know. Whenever I do nothing, the Father do something. Yes. The Father called me. And when Him called me and when Him loved me first, me love Him. And He been calling me ever since, and still I call me and still I answer and just I follow Him.
Okay.
Right.
So what did you start out? What did you start out with early on? Were you reggae, dance hall, or?
I was just a normal, you know, rapper, poetic writer.
Okay.
But I started out, you know, growing up in New York. I used to see people as a kid doing ciphers, walking to the park and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of my cousins used to be like, yo, look at Kirk, come here. And,
Yes,
and they'd
sir.
be like, Trifle Bus Rhymes, you know what I mean? And I'll start rapping and me see the reaction of people and how me grab them attention. And it made me want to cling to the art.
Yes,
because
sir.
me see me can convey a message to people through this art. So it automatically just woke me up and they've been doing it ever since the age of 7 years old.
Okay.
And I'm 27 now.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So how the two of you link up together?
Anthony Ryan. You see, me knew Anthony before him was a God man.
Yes,
You
sir.
see
Yeah.
me actually see him around the city of Fort Pierce in Port St. Lucie, where we actually reside right now in Florida,
Right,
the States. And me seen him a couple times, but me never knew him. And one day, a brethren of his called me and said, yo, me have this brethren and get in trouble with the law and really I seek out for God and want to know God. He said, yo, you think you could come by the house and just vibe with him? So I called my other brethren called Joel, a Haitian brother of mine.
Yes, sir.
I said, yo, what you doing? I said, nothing. I said, yo, come through. We have to go somewhere. He said, you come over. And we drove over to my brethren house named Danny B. And who was sitting inside the kitchen?
Yeah.
Anthony Ryan. We come inside, we meet, we properly exchange name, we break bread. And for months after that, it was just back to back. We would meet up and just get in the word
Yes, sir.
and learn truth.
Constant Bible studies, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
So that's how I learned that.
Them boys hold me down, you know what I mean, the real way, man. You know, back at that time I was on house arrest, so really couldn't go nowhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like for them to come, man, and every day, you know, like they minister to you, you help you grow, man,
Yes.
teach you, man, you learn things, man, and like, you know, you're kind of watching your life just, you know, changing before your eyes, you know what I mean? You're seeing the path that you want to go down, and yeah, man, it was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So for you, Slave, what exactly happened that sort of led you to make the switch over to gospel music?
I mean, I think for everybody's experience is different. But for me per se, like I said, it wasn't something that so much happened. I was literally dead in my trespasses and sins on a wide road to destruction.
Okay.
And God just snatched me.
Okay.
Just grabbed me and say, "You're mine. I choose you."
Hot.
You see, man, and me say, "Okay, what am I gonna do, man?
Yes, sir.
Him save me. How can me save myself?"
Yeah.
See, him saved my life, and him been changing me ever since. So it was around the age of around 18, 19,
Right.
and my father died at the age of 16. So me go through a lot of struggle. So me see the world, and me always try for dialogue and discern what is the meaning of life. So when the father found it was his time and called me.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Okay.
So Anthony, and well, two are you, both questions for y'all. Have you been on stage any big performances like you're gonna do on Saturday before? Or this is our first thing for that. Tell me about that.
Man, you know, this is gonna be one of the biggest shows of my life, to tell you the truth. You know, I done been around some big artists, you know what I'm saying, like the Ace Hoods and the Rick Rosses and people like that, the DMXs and whatnot. But you know, like, to me, it's so small. It was so minuscule because it have no real meaning.
Right.
Nothing, no value in what they were doing, no value in what, you know, I was wrong at that time. So really, to tell you the truth, man, like, it don't even mean anything to me. Like this, to me, this is the stage. You know, this is the stage of where God wants us. Is like we always say, we like the disciples right now. You know what I mean? We just kind of touring and going
All
out.
intimacy.
You know, yeah, man. Just preaching the truth, man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Preaching the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to reach people, man. You know, like, you know, get them the righteous stuff. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna applaud y'all, brethren, again over and over again, because it's very rare to see some young men at your age doing this kind of work, Judge. And I feel really proud to know that I'm a part of this. You understand? And just keep doing what I'm doing. I just keep doing what I'm doing. You know.
So how did you guys get the link up for the show on Saturday? Yeah. How did you guys get that link up?
Ah, man, well, yeah, that one was a little crazy. Like, you know, I was on Facebook and my mom, she posted a flyer, man. She was like, "Yo, this Danny McCluckin show is going down." Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, "You gotta get Anthony on this show," you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie, probably for like the first week or two, man, you know, like I was like, whatever, you know what I mean? But then after that, I was like, you know, for real, you need to get on this show. So, you know, hit up my brother, man, hit up my manager, Isaac Jones, man, and you know, from there, they just went to, you know, reaching out to find who's the link, and then Isaac Jones was able to wrap his hand around the link. And then from there, man, you know, you know what I mean, he make the link, which become my link, which become Slave link. So, you know,
shout out to Mr. Jones.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, everything work out, man.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen some of, I'm not sure about you, Slave, but I know for you, Anthony, I've seen some videos on Facebook where you performed a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Look like you got a good crowd following you, man.
Man, it's growing, you know what I mean? And like, we're just so grateful, man, because really, to tell you the truth, we ain't nobody special, man. Like, nobody of what. I don't got nothing to give nobody but the truth, you know what I mean? So like, really, we're just happy to have them, man, and you know, we hope they just stay with us for the whole ride, you know?
Okay.
Continue growing.
Okay.
So, any one of you guys have any CDs out, any music out, or this is first thing we're going on? Talk to me.
As far as music?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, January 2nd, I dropped my album Higher, you know, so that's out right now, that's circulating, and that's really the campaign we on pushing right now.
Okay.
But also,
Putting out the mixtape,
yeah.
Putting out the mixtape, working on new music.
Yeah.
We both have videos out together.
Okay.
And I have my own separate videos.
Yes.
Who Anthony helped produce and direct. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
you know, everything, it's a full circle thing. You know, it's not really about me or him.
Right,
It's
right.
about the Father. So everything we do, we just try for point to him.
Yeah,
Right.
man. All
Okay.
unity, man. All unity. Just try to help lift each other up. You know what I mean?
brother.
Okay. All right, man. So I got Anthony, I got all your songs right here, man. What song you would like to to talk about. I know Higher is the one that you've been sort of pushing a little bit, but you got 10 songs here.
Yeah.
You want to start with that one?
Let me start off with Darkest Night, man. You know, it's always good to start off, man, in the you know, the deep darkness, man, and bring them to the light. You know what I'm saying?
Which song is that?
Number one.
Number one? Okay, Darkest Night. Okay, I got it right there.
And what leads you to this to inspire this tune here?
Man, you know, Darkest Night just really, it really signified me. You know, like I said, like at the end of the day, I was really deep in darkness, man. You know, just out here, you know, robbing, stealing, you know, selling this, selling that, you know what I mean, destroying families with these drugs and stuff like that, you know, and, you know, like I said, eventually, like, more and more, the more evil and stuff I was into, man, my life just got darker, and things got worse and worse and worse, so, you know, Darkest Night is really just showing, you know, like, me down and out, and, like, you know, but I had to keep my head up high, man, and, you know, God came with a change and changed my heart, give me a heart of flesh, and now, you know, I just see that brighter day now, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. All right, man, so we're going to listen to this song right here. It's called Darkest Night. This is Anthony Ryan, and we're going to listen to this, and we'll be right back. Stand by.
Yes.
The world is weighing heavy on my shoulder. I'm falling down. And every time I feel I'm getting over, it comes back round. 'Cause my bill's still overdue, and me feel so overused. To make a way, what can I do? I gotta keep pushing through. Just keep your head up high, don't let them see you cry. Bad mind don't pay no mind, they can't stop your shine. Oh, 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 it's gonna be alright. Oh, 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 press on through the night. 'Cause I don't know how, and I don't know where, but I know I'll be there. And it could be far, or it might be near, but I know I'll be there. But my bill's still overdue, and me feel so overused. To make a way, what can I do? I gotta keep pushing through. Yeah, just keep your head up high, don't let them see you cry. Bad mind don't pay no mind, they can't stop your shine. Oh, 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 it's gonna be alright. Oh, 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 press on through the night. If you no fear no time, push your hand in the air one time. If you no fear no time, push your hand in the air one time. If you no fear no time, push your hand in the air one time. If you no fear no time, push your hand in the air. If your bill's still overdue, and you feel so overused, to make a way, what can you do? You gotta keep pushing through. Just keep your head up high, don't let them see you cry. Bad mind don't pay no mind, they can't stop your shine. Oh, 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 it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Oh, 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 press on through the night.
All right. Here we go. That was Anthony Ryan. That song was called, what was that called, Anthony?
Darkest Night, man.
Darkest Night, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So I just want to say real quick, this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is Thursday, April 28, 2016, about 8:32 p.m. And in the studio, man, we have Anthony Ryan and Kirk Blackburn, Slave, a.k.a. Slave. Thanks for coming out. We just heard that tune, man. Very powerful tune. You wrote that yourself?
Yeah, man.
Who did the music on that one?
I shop around for some beats, man. So I got connected with a producer online, and I like the beat. I just downloaded it. After I paid him for it, and that was it.
Okay.
Right.
History happened.
Okay. Okay. So you're heavy into the gospel now, and so I would imagine you're into church and you're doing all that kind of stuff. So do you as far as performing, do you perform in church like on Sundays, or you just more?
I try, to tell you the truth, that's a funny subject that me and my mother talk about all the time. Like, I don't really too much try to perform in church, because I feel like a church service is really worship. That's God's time.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we more do events.
Okay.
We do stuff. We give the young people in the area something to do. We bring them out.
Okay.
So that way they don't have idle hands and stuff. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
But definitely, man, we just it don't matter where. If it was at a fair, if y'all would have us at a fair, or if you have us at a cookout at your house, you know what I'm saying? We still can bring the truth. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing.
Okay. Okay. And for you, Slave Man, so you say your father's from Jamaica, and this is your first time you were saying here in St. Croix. So how you liking the vibe here, man?
I love it. I mean, like I was saying earlier, a lot of times they teach us that we're separate people, but all I'm seeing is my people. That's all I see. It's like I'm seeing my roots.
Yes,
I'm learning stuff about myself and about my heritage, just being here, going to the forts and the west side, east side point. And his brother take us down there and just show us a tour of all the place, man.
Okay.
Really, show me things, you know what I mean?
Okay. 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 So we're gonna
love it.
You love it?
We love it.
All right, man.
I hope this don't be only time coming here.
No.
Hope gonna make it be a regular
Definitely
thing.
not.
Yes,
Yeah.
right, for sure.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
We got
Alright.
some music from you too, Slave. So we gonna
Yeah, we're gonna play a song. We're gonna go one each.
Right.
What you gonna play?
Let's see here. So I got 3 songs here.
What you got?
I got So Convicted,
Uh-huh.
Let's Worship, and Living in Darkness.
Let's go ahead and play Living in Darkness.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Darkness.
All right, man. So here's Slave, aka Kirk Blackburn. This is his song called Living in Darkness.
And when this song finished, Slave, you gotta tell us how that name came about for the
Definitely,
audience.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So here we go, man. This is Slave.
For them boys that's we gon' take the music and use it and never abuse it. For them people that's living in a world full of lies. Boy, open up your eyes and see that we gon' take the music and use it and never abuse it. For them people that's some say no truth, could be lies. How do we know that that's wrong or right? Here's some truth, everybody gotta die. Look at the who, where, why, swear it's true. Look through facts, it's logical to do this. Stay focused like a Buddhist, but check how we pursue this. Determined to distinguish everything that sounds so foolish. Me and my team unified, peep the game on Judas. And it's so hard to keep your eyes on God, cause you know in your heart. Still holding us back from the back, matter of fact, I see the clarity. Music is therapy for myself and the people out there who hearing me. Some of it's scaring me, cause I wonder to myself, is they prepared to see anything coming? They accept their propaganda as destiny. Waiting set up, got me fed up, safe to say that they stressing me. Land of the free, home of the slaves, deception is the main recipe. See, it's so hard to keep your eyes on God, cause you know in your heart. Yeah, but we gon' fight, city on the hill gon' be that life for them boys that's we gon' take the music and use it and never abuse it. For them people that's living in a world full of lies. Boy, open up your eyes and see that we gon' take the music and use it and never abuse it. For them people that's cause only God could judge my sin was what I had to say for it. But my talk still cheap and I knew one day I had to pay for it. When I lost my pops, had to look around, look at all I got. Most of my friends in dead, jail, and the rest still posted on the block. Knew a dude get you know in your heart. And it's a fact, you know that lake work is like Iraq. And you don't gotta be serving either way, still get caught up in trash. If you don't watch your bag, got a peak game, change cycles, don't go psycho. Cause you know that genius is the verge of insanity. See, I don't know what you plan to be, but I know that things stand for me. So I gotta keep living even when it's so hard. To keep my eyes on God, cause you know I know in my heart. But I gotta fight, city on the hill gonna be that life for them boys that's we gon' take the music and use it and never abuse it for them people that's living in a world full of lies. Boy, open up your eyes and see that we gon' take the music and use it and never abuse it for them people that's Pete the Baker through his creation. We wait on, tell me what's the point of debate on who fake on, can you show me what is legit? Cause I try to live my life, but it comes to life what's in the streets, and it tells us that we falling, nothing we could do, and enough ourselves to make us fight with you. That got me thinking, matter of fact it got me shrinking, cause I know in the back of my mind, but you handled that, took on depth, dismantled that, put out the flame like big fingers on candle wax, yeah, I know it, I vindicate and show it, see that proof is in your word, better look at this like the way things going, yeah, you start to see it, you know, seeing is believing, so every day that we breathe in, we gotta live for God, even when the road gets hard, cause we know in our heart, but we gon' fight, city on the hill gon' be that life for my brothers that's we gon' take the music and use it and never abuse it for them people that's living in a world full of lies. Boy, open up your eyes and see that we gon' take the music and use it and never abuse it for them people that's
All right.
Brooklyn.
All right. Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. That was Slave, man. Thanks for blessing us with that song. So what's the motivation behind that song?
Point of reason behind living in darkness. Honestly, it's the reason for everybody. It's the reason we all live. It's the reality of all of our lives, whether you see it or not. Because perception is reality, but it don't mean that it's the actual reality, just because you perceive it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So living in darkness was me breaking down people's perception by saying, I don't know what you're seeing, but we living in darkness.
Yeah.
We living in a world full of lies. Open up your eyes, because we living in darkness. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I basically, I was just living life and seeing the world and seeing the way people function and carry themselves, and they don't want to deal with the root of things. God said, yo, to fulfill the whole law, love me and love your neighbor.
Yeah.
But no one want to deal with that. They want to deal with every such thing other than love me and love your neighbor, and you fulfill the whole law.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the reason why I wrote that song, just for breaking it down simple and
So,
just.
Slave, explain to us the name Slave. 'Cause I see in your bio here, it's kind of interesting, but kind of give us a quick rundown of how that all came about.
God's word declares that every man on earth is dead in their trespasses of sin. For God looks down on earth, Psalms 14, it says, for he looks down on earth and there's no one good. For we all dead in our sins, we are slave to sin. And that we need Christ, you know, someone outside of the bondage that came and lived a perfect life, who died, you know, Yahweh, Yahshua, you know what I mean? With any name I call him, but that mean one name, the Father. He came and lived our life for us, and he freed us from our slavery. He gave us freedom. But now I take this freedom that I have, and I use it to be a slave to righteousness, to be a slave to Christ, because my life has been bought with a price, and my life is not my own. So I'm going to have to daily pick up my cross and die to myself. So that's why my name is called Slave. I'm a slave to righteousness, no longer a slave to sin.
Yes, sir.
Slave to sin, okay.
Yes, sir.
So what do you guys say to someone that's getting into the business of music, gospel music, You know, I'm sure you guys have had some trials and tribulations getting into the business and just being in the business. So, what do you say?
Make sure your heart is right.
First thing I say is be careful.
Be careful, yeah. Make sure your heart is right.
Careful.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you know what, man, to tell you the truth, man, a lot of people get it confused. You know, me and Slave, you know, we've been going to like certain shows lately, man, and man, it seemed like a frenzy out there. It seemed like Hollywood, you know what I mean? Like it's just, you know what I mean, a show, you know, and it's like really, man, you know, your heart gotta be right. Like you're not doing this for your own glory.
Yeah.
You're giving God the glory, you know what I mean? So you gotta make sure your heart right, man. The rest you lost.
Okay.
You lost. That's
Okay.
just it.
Okay.
You brothers looking to be signed by anybody, or you just doing independent labels, or how that working out?
I'm not here.
Right now, like we pushing independent, you know what I mean. So I mean, down the road will we be signed? Well, we'll cross that bridge when they get there, man. But
Okay.
you know, right now, man, we like the independency. We like being
Right.
free. We don't like being puppets.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
so
Yes,
you
sir.
know, we're gonna continue exploring this, you know, until like God push it in a way and say, "Yo, I need you to take
Right,
this." You know
right.
what I mean? So
Okay. As you say, you know, you're independent. I mean, but has it been a struggle to be independent? I mean, or is it a little easier to be on a label?
I believe it's a struggle to be independent, but the struggle is worth it because if you do get over the peak, you will be able to own more of the royalties.
Okay.
Meaning, you'll put in hard work and you'll reap the harvest.
Right.
But if you just take someone who has all the work, most of the time when the harvest comes, they're gonna take more of the harvest from you. So, I'm not quick for just run for the next man because they want to give me a handout. Me like for work for mine.
Okay. Okay. So who are you guys idols as far as music goes? Who do you listen to when you're coming up?
Big thing that Lauryn Hill and Tupac.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
My two biggest artists.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
as far as me, man, like it's always been a weird thing because like I like a lot of artists, man, but I never really like look up to them. I just always wanted to be better than them, man. So like
Right.
on a reggae side, man, I always like Jacquier.
Right.
I always like Jacquier, man. And then like when it comes to rap hip hop, man, I mean I liked all the guys, man. I say man, I just more excited with the reggae, like with Vibes Cartel and like the Jacquiers and so
Yeah,
forth.
because I left that part out. Me grew up on Nuff Sanchez, Nuff Buja Banton, Nuff Sizzler, Movado, you name it. But because there's so many artists out there, music is a language. So how can we just pick one person? People are talk, me I listen. You see me? So me like a lot of music, but there is some artists who me look up to, like Lauryn Hill.
Right.
You see, but even them people,
Yeah.
that's why
Yes,
me
sir.
look for Christ, we look
Yes,
to the
sir.
Lord.
The
For
perfection.
first example.
Yeah.
You see me?
But and as far as gospel music goes, who do you like?
Gospel.
I don't tell you the truth, tell you the real honest truth. I don't even listen to gospel.
Boy, you get stoned after this
Yeah.
show. You get stoned,
Yeah, they gonna play
you're
couple
a
rap
pit.
this way. So yeah, I'm gonna go out here dodging. But
That's Anthony.
yeah, I really ever since a kid, I never really liked gospel music. I just always felt like it was so church and it didn't really appeal to me as a young person.
Right.
Okay.
And that's why I made the kind of music I make, and that's why I love the kind of music that Slave make, because we make music for
The people.
the people like us,
Yeah.
the kids who they want. You know what I mean? They want this good thing, but like they don't really have anything that relates to them. You know what I mean? It's like you push all this on them, like all this old school spiritual and whatnot, and like they don't really receive it as well. Versus when we give it to them, from a eye to eye standpoint, like they get it. You know what I mean?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
A wise brother once told me, a genre is like a season. So if gospel falls under a genre, it's really just a season, because we look at our music as music and the Father make music.
That's right.
See me?
That's right.
So whether the gospel isn't a type of song, the gospel is the message
It's the news.
that God died for your
Yes,
sins
sir.
so you could be saved from eternal suffering,
Yes,
from
sir.
Him wrath. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That's the gospel. So if me rap about them thing, yes, me a gospel. Me love gospel.
Gospel,
yeah.
But if you just talk about the people who jump and play piano and thing, I don't think that falls under the right definition, because
yeah, exactly.
you could preach the gospel in so many ways.
Yes,
you know?
right.
So I just want to bring some light for
Yeah.
that.
For sure.
Do you guys play any instruments?
Me, I learn drums.
Yeah. Plus, being me
Bit
coming
rough,
from
though.
St. Croix, man,
Rough.
man, big shout out to Ebenezer Methodist Church, man, because they kind of raised me and kind of helped, put that music in my body, man. So like I used to play steel pan, you know what I mean, and play drums and whatnot. So, but I kind of only using this instrument now,
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yes. True that.
Yeah.
That's my instrument too.
Yes. So besides this concert here, do you guys have anything on the ticket coming up in the near future? Anything in the works coming up?
Yep. As soon as we get back, man, the following Saturday, man, we got this big concert in the city where we at.
Okay.
Called the Takeover Concert. After that, the week after that, is gonna be a big old walk, called God Belongs in My City, where like there's gonna be thousands of people out there. So we're gonna be out there, man, doing that thing again.
Right.
And then we'll be going to California. You know what I mean? For it's called the Jam the Hype Conference. So it's gonna be a big show with some really big Christian artists out there. Where we're gonna be able to showcase ourselves and minister to the youth, man, and kind of work with them and whatnot.
Okay.
Great. So you guys do youth ministry in your neighborhoods back home?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. How the youth them is responding to that?
How do people respond to it?
Yes.
Well,
not really the people but the young people that you're dealing with, because that's who you're focusing on.
They're the most receptive.
Exactly,
Man.
yeah.
The kids, man,
The
they're the
kids love
most receptive, man. Honestly, this is a bad person to quote, but the man Hitler say, if you want me to rule the world, give me the children.
Yeah.
So we need to take that in consideration. Instead of for bad, we need to say, all right, if we want to change the world, we need the children.
But even step go even step further than that. Look what Christ tell us: suffer not the little children to come unto me, for such is the kingdom of Jah.
Right.
You understand
Right.
me? So we have to start with the use them.
Right.
The use them. It's there we got to start.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're very responsive.
Okay,
Very
great.
responsive.
That's good.
All right, so Anthony, we're gonna play another song here. What do you want the listeners to hear?
Let's touch a whole different subject. Let's touch the subject of marriage. Because you know what? In this world right now, man, marriage is a decreasing thing. Right now, everybody just wants to have a very loose, open-ended relationship, man, where there's no commitment and the door is always open. And that's why things are always going wrong, you know what I mean? So people gotta understand, man, love is not something that just happens and it's just perfect. Like, love is a fight. You gotta fight for it, you know what I mean? You gotta grow. It's a relationship. It's not two trains going to two different destinations, but it's one train going to one destination.
Right.
So fight for love.
Fight for
Yeah,
love.
brother.
See there?
Fight for love.
Aya.
That's featuring Job.
Joe Paul.
Joe Paul.
Yeah,
Paul.
yeah, big up. this
Shout
man.
out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
Yes, brother.
He's an artist from your.
Yes.
Yeah, he on tour right now. Well, I think he just got back from tour, man. So,
Okay.
yeah, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Joe.
So he's from Port St. Lucie too, that area what you guys
Yeah,
do?
exactly.
Yes, yes.
All right, man. So we're gonna take a listen to the song here. It's called "Fight for Love" featuring Job Paul.
Big tune that.
All right, man. So here we go.
Big tune that.
We fuss and fight and we argue. That no mean me no want you. It's just a something that we gone through. You are the fire for me candle. We said things we no mean, no it ain't right. Apologize, now everything right. Right from inside, you want stay by. We got to fight for love. We keep fighting cause we know that it's worth fighting for. And we can't let this sunset on this anger, no. Can't be stuck in the moment while each other niggas broken. We got to fight for love. That's what we fighting for. Yeah.
Fussing and fighting, cussing and violence. That's all I seen growing up. It's something frightening. If actions speak louder than words, then love was silent. But Jesus' actions were heard when he touched my eyelids and showed me real men lay down their life for their wife. The honorable sacrifice, but that's just half the fight. The other half is you pursuing your woman, you wooing each other. Forgive for all the wrong you do to each other. Recoup and recover from all of those altercations. Don't let the sun set down your anger and fall forsaken. You know his trick is to divide and conquer, ain't it? So let's fight for love so we can fight less often, baby.
We keep fighting cause we know that it's worth fighting for. And we fighting, we fighting. We fighting, we fighting. 'Cause it's worth fighting for. Oh, oh. We fighting, we fighting. We fighting, we fighting. 'Cause it's worth fighting for. We got to fight for love. We keep fighting 'cause we know that it's worth fighting for. 'Cause it's worth fighting for. And we can't let this sunset on this sun go down on this song. Can't be stuck in the moment. While each our niggas broken. We got to fight for love. We got to fight for love. That's what we fighting for. We keep fighting 'cause we know that it's worth fighting for. And we can't let this sunset on this sun go down. Can't be stuck in the moment. While each our niggas broken. We got to fight for love. We got to fight. That's what we fighting for. Fight for love, yeah.
All right. We are back. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian, alongside.
Bingy Soup.
Yeah, man. So, Soup, we got some super duper
Yeah,
guests.
heavy hitters in the studio
tonight, man.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for
Sure.
coming out.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
And so that song was just called "Fight for Love" by Anthony Ryan, man. Another powerful song, man. You said it has just fighting for love, fighting for marriage, fighting for togetherness, love,
Yeah, man.
all that. Are you married or?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
For sure, man.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I see that
See
thing,
there?
yeah,
Okay.
man.
Pray for me.
Yeah, man.
Pray for me when I have no ring.
All right,
I have no ring.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Well, you're married to the man upstairs, so that's
Yes,
definitely,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
that's definitely the start, you know.
With the bridegroom.
Yeah.
Bridegroom
So,
up in heaven.
I was just asking you guys off air there about radio play, and you guys were saying that you're getting some. Is it playing here in the Virgin Islands?
No, man. You know that's one of the missions we come here to accomplish, man. Because really, it's disrespectful if we don't get something on the radio, man.
Okay.
Definitely, you know what I mean. So
Yes,
we got to definitely get this good music out there for the people, then, man, and uplift this community, man. You know what I'm saying? They really need it right now. you
Okay.
know, So it's perfect timing.
Yeah, Soup and I are starting a thing here. I'm not going to really get into details. We'll talk about it after, but we'll tell you what we're getting ready to do, and we'll definitely have it played a little bit more so people can hear the music, you know.
Yeah.
These songs are powerful, man, and I like the music, I like the words, I like
yeah.
everything about it. You understand me? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
I spent all my adult life in New York, so when you were coming up, I was in New York. When you were born, I was in New York.
Wow.
You understand me, Slave?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So I'm into the rap thing too. I like the
Alright,
rap
cool.
music. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So you're a rapper, or you sing? Your thing is more rapping.
For me, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Because we feel like, you know, the message of the gospel is to spread through the world.
Okay.
And some people are better hit up through reggae.
Yeah.
Some people are rap. You know,
Okay.
some
That's
people
right.
love R&B. So we trying to break down every demographic. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
get in every genre.
I don't
and
box
just-
you in nothing. Just don't
and
box you
flood
up.
it.
Yes.
Flood it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like you guys are become real good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Brothers.
Brothers, okay.
Brothers.
See them boy there.
Yeah. Different mother, same father.
Father,
yes.
Same father up there in heaven. Yes, see me.
Yeah. That's
So let me ask you guys this: some more time when you guys got a ticket, is the two? If one ain't coming, two you can't come.
Oh, honestly, it never been a time.
Yeah.
Every time I need
Haven't
me for
happened.
some reason, God will make it.
Yeah,
happen.
bring it
man.
to yes.
Me
sir.
there.
See,
Yeah.
yeah.
Me
See,
there.
Yes, sir.
It's actually another person on the song.
Right. Right.
Him not there. But me there. You say, I love you too. Right.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
love you.
sir.
All right.
So is there any amount of song you guys gonna be performing, or what? Is it a specific amount or 1, 2?
I think we have like 30 minutes of time to be exact. So like, you know, we're just gonna
Go
give
do
a
your
really
thing.
good
Yes,
show.
sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Give a really good 30 minutes of a great experience, you know.
Wow,
So
nice,
just gonna
nice.
bless the people, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So Slave, we got another song for you here. Let's
Okay.
Worship or So Convicted. Which one you want to play?
Hey, man, what you think, man? Give me some.
I'm so convicted.
I'll bust it, man. So
Yeah.
convicted.
So Convicted?
Man, so convicted.
All right, man. So we're gonna listen to this song right here. It's called "So Convicted." It's by Slave. It's Kirk Blackburn. Here we go.
It's real hip hop music from the soul, y'all.
Lord, I'm so convicted, so conflicted. Don't need advice, now I know what this is a vice in my life, trying to take my soul. Control and strip this, I'm so convicted, so conflicted. Don't need advice, now I know what this is a vice in my life, trying to take my soul. Control and strip this till you came so quick with your swift hand. Help me to withstand a world whose foundation built it on quicksand. Knowledge from the scripts just to help me to expand my mind on my grind like Tony Hawk in his prime. Got mind on money, funny at the same time. I don't wanna let no money consume and take my mind. I got to ease back, lean on truth. I trust, believe that when it's hard to see that. I gotta stay focused. Listen, it's too easy to be slipping back. Sin is like a prison, talking about the way we living. We what we sown, weight on our shoulder from sinning we committing. Don't you get it? From the beginning of mankind, the truth is different generation, different day. The same sin, that's why I be spitting the facts over the rhythm, telling my vision. You know, if not, I'm hoping you listen, and I till it falls short too. And I'ma play my position just like I'm supposed to. Confessing conviction, my heart condition is telling me something missing, gripping my soul and mind. And every single decision I see, it's so basic. The Lord can give you new identity, no facelift. Had to face this, no suppression, just submission. Cause He changed my heart with pinpoint accuracy and precision. Now listen, I cannot look away. Who could pluck me out? There's ain't no separation from His grace. Now you say that you really can't test Him, cause He's gonna receive His glory, whether it's through condemnation or redemption. So learn a lesson. Being a Christian ain't about going to church, getting the blessing cause you profess them. Either way, let me stay in context. I was stressed, had to get this off my chest. I'm so convicted, so conflicted. Don't need advice, now I know what this is a vice in my life, trying to take my soul. Control and strip this, I'm so convicted, so conflicted. Don't need advice, now I know what this is a vice in my life, trying to take my soul. Control and strip this.
All right. We are back. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Today is Thursday, April 28th, 2016. It's about 9:01 p.m., man.
Yes,
so we do
sir.
have some heavy hitters in the studio
Got
here,
a big
man.
concert here in the island on Saturday. Danny McKirkland and gospel concert at
Is he the only headliner? Is he like the main headliner, or are there others?
come over here.
I think he's the main headliner, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
If I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
cool.
Okay. Have you guys met him
We
yet?
fall down. I
Not
heard
yet.
some of his songs.
Okay.
Yeah. We're looking forward to definitely having some conversations with him.
Yes.
Okay.
And see where his mind and his heart at, man.
For
That's what
sure.
really matters to us.
That's
you know what
right.
I mean?
That's
Okay.
right.
So you guys don't listen to his music? You've heard any of it?
Man,
He's more the older generation.
Yes.
My mama used to listen
Yes,
to
sir.
songs. We fall down and we
Yeah.
get up. And like
yeah.
that, though.
That's the thing, like, when they said that, Danny
can't
McClurkin, I was
sing.
like, man, I don't really know him. But then, like, one day I was like, let me go listen to some of his music. And then I started listening to music. I'm like, what?
I hear these
I
songs.
grew up on this, you
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? So
Yes,
it's
sir.
like, yeah, like, I know Danny McClurkin, though I didn't know him, you know what I
right,
mean? So,
right.
yeah, it's
It worked out good, yeah.
Yeah, it worked out real well.
Yeah, man. So, all right. So, tell everybody, real quick, what's getting ready to happen with the show. You guys have all the demographic stuff, where it's going to be at, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the show is going to be taking place at St. Croix Educational Complex, right over there on the track. So definitely come out, man. They're building the stage on now, man. It's looking real good.
Oh, you guys already passed through there?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
A couple times.
Okay.
As soon as we got off the plane last
That's
night.
the first place we went. Yes, sir.
First
Yes,
place
sir.
we went, man.
No joke.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's the big gospel concert coming up this
What
Saturday.
time is it on Saturday?
Saturday it starts at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock Saturday. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I guess doors open at 5, start at 6.
Probably let people in early. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so you guys definitely excited, right?
Oh,
Definitely,
yeah, man. We
definitely.
pumped.
Okay, okay, man. So we're gonna play. We're gonna do a 3 and 3. Slave had 3 songs. Anthony, you got what song you want me to play next?
I want to share this last song with Slave, you know what I mean, on my side, you know what I mean? So go ahead and play My Brothers, man, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's about, man, unity, man.
Okay.
See, me not even need a song after this one.
Hot.
Yeah, that.
So who's Mr. Parker? Is it Raj Parker?
Yeah, Raj Parker is another brother, man, up in Florida in Tampa. You know, shout out to Raj Parker, man. You know, he came through and he lit the verse up, man. So, you know, unfortunately he couldn't be here, you know, but shout out to him, man. You know,
Right.
you hear his spirit. We with you, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
lift you up.
All right,
Sure.
man. So here we go. This is called My Brothers, man. Here we go. We'll be right back. Stand by.
See everybody wrong me, son. Now one of them boy they runner. See them boy there, see them boy there, see them boy there, them me brother. Stays on the grind, so we have to take care around one another. If we rise like the sun up, before we got we a turn up. Yeah, yeah. See everybody wrong me, son. Now one of them boy they runner. See them boy there, see them boy there, see them boy there, them me brother. Stays on the grind, so we have to take care around one another. If we rise like the sun up, before we got we a turn up.
Sun up,
Yeah,
sun up.
yeah.
Never get the sun up. Rep until the midnight, all the way into the sun up. He the only reason we in this earth and the breathing. He gave us a light to see him. Now we striving to completion. Ain't really worried about taking it easy. Me and the brothers getting together and we beastin'. Untamed the leash, and this here the reason. Spit that truth like fluid and let it leak. And you peep it. The Lord is on a mission and taking the ambition. Put it in intuition, we call it the recognition. We answer the call, so we gotta play our position. You wanna see a runner? Well, this is the definition. Listen, we take it the distance, so what it really means to be different. We shine bright, but it ain't about the limelight. Straight up, get it done. Something like the moon, cause we just reflecting the sun. Whoa, bro, you already know how we switch up the flow from fast to slow mo. For those who don't know, no joke, I ain't playing. Really trying to communicate everything I'm saying. But even though the boy spit heat, 95% on the listen to the beat. Let me do the math, this how you get the trash. Cause it's only 5% that really listen with the speed straight up, straight up.
See everybody wrong me, son. Now one of them boy they runner. See them boy there, see them boy there, see them boy there, them me brother. Stays on the grind, so we have to take care around one another. If we rise like the sun up, before we got we a turn up. Yeah, yeah. See everybody wrong me, son. Now one of them boy they runner. See them boy there, see them boy there, see them boy there, them me brother. Stays on the grind, so we have to take care around one another. If we rise like the sun up, before we got we a turn up. Yeah, yeah.
Now at times I can be a little something like a dark horse. Yeah, but I keep my circle tight around me, got the grass cut like a lawnmower. No John though, I got a froze like a deer in these headlights on sight. How we run up, dressed to the nines, running through the six with my woes, flipping sevens like we at the casino and I'm feeling lucky. I know I'm blessed to be someone who has such a good group of brothers. All of the squad up, whether collective or simply the crew, we know nothing can stop us. All the life's products that just failed to block us. My homie moving right back in the summer, out of the struggle, back on the come up. He said it, we did it, we did it, we done it. Yeah. Now everybody talking about they got the goons with a day and if we declare. When it's time from my own familiar, I got some others down 116. That be Romans if you didn't notice. Free, coming natural like we are the Trojans. Well protected, respect my connects. Apologetic, all hands on deck.
See everybody wrong me, son. Now one of them boy they runner. See them boy there, see them boy there, see them boy there, them me brother. Stays on the grind, so we have to take care around one another. If we rise like the sun up, before we got we a turn up. Yeah, yeah. See everybody wrong me, son. Now one of them boy they runner. See them boy there, see them boy there, see them boy there, them me brother. Stays on the grind, so we have to take care around one another. If we rise like the sun up, before we got we a turn up. Yeah, yeah.
All right. This is the Your Perspective Talk for every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Man, we're back. Our guest tonight is Anthony Ryan and Kirk Blackburn, a.k.a. Slave. They're in the studio tonight, man. They'll be performing at the big gospel concert this Saturday at the St. Croix Educational Complex. They're setting up a big stage on the track in the back there. Find your way out there. I'm not sure what ticket prices are, but get a ticket, come out and support these guys and everybody else that's performing. We had Susie
Jones.
Susie Jones was on here on Tuesday, on our show on Tuesday. She's performing as well. She's a local artist. These guys here came in just for the show, man. Thanks for coming through the studio and spending some time with us, man. So, anything else you guys want to share about your life, your career, future plans?
Where anybody could follow you at?
Yeah, give us your all your social media demographic stuff.
Yeah. You see the names up there. that's on Facebook. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Kirk _AKA_slave.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you can definitely find me at www.anthonyryanmusic.com and just go there. That's basically the sun, and you'll get into the whole solar
Because
system.
if you link him,
what I mean?
you link me, you link me, you link him. It's all
You
tied
get
in.
everything. You get everything right there, man. So you'll
Black
get in contact
lights.
with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. We'll be there.
That's right.
Okay,
Any
man.
message to the youths, man?
Yeah. Any final?
Give something positive out there for them.
Just keep your head up high.
Yes.
Don't let them see you cry.
Yes.
Bad mind don't pay no mind. They can't stop your shine. Yeah, man, definitely, man. Keep your eyes on God, man. Definitely, bro. You know, reach out to elders, man. You know, like it's so much to learn out there from the the older folks, man. You know, you gotta submit yourself, man, and like really take in that knowledge, cause like when they die, man, it's gone. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like you gotta get that knowledge from the people who actually have it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Positive words, man. What about you, Slave?
Positive words from Kirk. Read your Bible. If you read your Bible, you'll hear the Father word. Seek, and you will find.
All right, man.
Rastafari.
That's how it goes right there, man. So, want to thank you guys for coming through the studio tonight, man. We've got some Anthony Ryan and Kirk Blackburn Slave in the studio tonight, the high-tech, low-tech studio. Soup, any final words, man?
Yes, Anthony and Slave, I want to congratulate you, brothers. First time I'm meeting I, but like I know the item all my life. Just keep doing what I am doing. Stay positive and Jah guide. Rastafari live. One perfect love.
Yeah, and we like to say one perfect love is our prayers and his blessings, man. When you put it all together, you get one perfect love, man.
Amen.
On that note, man, we're out. Super off for the next 4 days, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
everybody be safe this weekend. I know it's Carnival going on in Rock City. They had the Children's Parade today, I think. And no, Children's Parade is tomorrow. And then Saturday is the Del Parade. And then also here in St. Croix is the big gospel concert at the St. Croix Educational Complex on the track in the back. Get your tickets, I guess, from the standard locations, and have fun and be safe out there. All right,
Yeah, man.
we're out.
We
Peace.
appreciate you for having us.
All right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yes, sir. Be safe. Bless.